This is the Connoisseurs of Pop Culture podcast with Henkka and Ville.
And welcome again, once again to the podcast. I'm Ville.
And I'm Henkka, and now we're discussing X-Wing miniatures, tabletop space combat game.
Right. About it, just like you got me excited about the X-Wing
Miniatures, yeah, fantasy flight games produced with Disney, the X-Wing miniatures game, and it's fucking great.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good one, and we're sort of a few years late in a way. That it sort of started a few years ago. But good thing is that it's still actively developed,
and you can
there's sort of a big fleet selection currently.
Yes, and you can basically still buy all of the older ships too.
Everything is available.
Yeah, it's super awesome, and the models are really well done. Also,
yeah, they're nice. They sort of help with the mood of the game.
Yeah. So I suppose we should probably explain with a few words what the game is basically about. Do you wanna?
Sure. It's about two Empire and Rebels shooting each other in space.
And Scum.
Scum. Well, yeah. There's three sides. So Rebel, the Empire, and the Scum, which is basically the bounty hunters and pirates and whatnot.
Yes. Boba Fett is there.
Yeah, but the whole Scum thing was sort of added later.
Yeah.
Later to the game. It seems that Boba Fett, you can have Boba Fett for the Empire or the Scum.
Yeah. I think there were two Boba Fett variants basically.
Yeah, the original one is for the Empire, and then to my understanding, the Boba Fett rules for the Scum comes in some of the add-on packs.
Yeah. There's also you can also have Y-wing bombers for both Rebels and Scum.
Oh,
they're just differently colored. I think the other one is reddish and the other one is yellowish.
Yeah, could be a nice variation for the Rebel fleet too.
Yeah.
Because I can't see any reason why they wouldn't have different colored ships, because the Rebellion isn't sort of a military in a way. They would have probably more personalized.
Yeah, ragtag.
More personalized craft than the Empire, which is very sort of, space Nazis in a way.
Yeah, it is, and they're really nice looking. I think there are probably more models for the Empire that you can even see in the movies, I think.
Oh, there's more models for the Rebellion as well than
yeah, that's true.
But it's nice that they use all the extended universe in a way, because at least for the Empire, there's lots of. I mean, I did play a lot of TIE Fighter PC game when it was out, and TIE Fighter versus X-Wing as well.
Yeah, that was that the last game in the series.
Yeah, it was the last game. It wasn't as strong as the TIE Fighter, but it. And the interesting thing is, I've been reading about. They have added few specific ships from the game to the X-Wing miniature game, because TIE Defender is from the TIE Fighter game.
Ah, yeah.
For instance, and actually the main character that you're playing in the TIE Fighter.
Yeah.
You can name it whatever, but apparently it has the character has an official name, sort of still, Star Wars lore. And he's one of the pilots that you can get from. Get to pilot your miniature, either TIE Advanced or TIE Defender.
Oh, that's cool.
He's actually a pilot that you can put either one of the.
Yeah, they also have I
can't remember the name. It was something.
I think it was it was the Hawk ship that had Kyle Katarn also from the Jedi Knight and Jedi Outcast and Dark Forces and.
Right.
What else? And they have Rebel from the Rebels series. They have also the Ghost and Did they have like anything from the prequels? No. They had only the one transport ship.
But that's the transport ship is it's actually in the Star Wars Rebellion as well.
Yeah. But it was also in Phantom Menace.
I guess it was. I mean, it looked a bit like same from the screenshot that you showed, but it's pretty much identical to the one in Star Wars Rebel, at least.
Yeah.
So I don't know which one they got their inspiration from, but I presume it's from the Rebel.
It could be. Well, it was like in the Rebels. I think it's the one that the Imperium uses or the Empire, but the one in the Phantom Menace was one that the Republic used, and it didn't carry any TIE fighters or anything like that.
Right.
So.
Yeah, the bigger ships are sort of. I don't know. I mean, they will require quite a big game to have them.
Yeah.
On the board, but I still would like to try them.
You mean that like the ships that have like two parts?
Yeah, and I mean I know you have at least you have bigger ships than me, but like Millennium Falcon and stuff like that. Would be curious to see them on board sometime too, because we played smaller games at this point. But I guess when we got bit more practice, we could try bit bigger points value at some point.
True. I think I think some games are like 200 points even.
Yeah, but there's no limit. I mean, according to the rules even, there's no limit.
You just have to scale the play area accordingly if you have like a shit ton.
But it's all sort of just up to you.
Yeah, but if you have like 200-point army and you have like, I don't know, 15 TIE fighters and you have like Millennium Falcon
it could be crowded.
because it was crowded even last time.
And we had 110 points.
And it was like what did you have like 7 TIE fighters? Or
I have to count.
Or 6.
I had two TIE fighters, 1 TIE bomber, 1 intercept, 2 interceptors. So that's 5. What's the only 5?
But did you have like 6? Because I remember you
placing. What is the 6th craft then? Did I have to have 3 TIE fighters then?
You had Backstabber and you had Howler
Runner, yeah.
And then you have the
normal interceptor.
And then
I had a bomber, and then I had
the red interceptor.
Yeah, but that's 5. That's 5.
But did you have also like no-name pilots for like TIE fighters?
I had for the interceptor. I had no-name pilot, but
okay.
I can't remember.
Because I had like 3, I think.
Yes, you had 3.
X-wing, Y-wing, and
A-wing.
A-wing, yeah.
But I think I had. I mean, 6 sounds familiar, but I can't now place well. Did I have 3 TIE fighters then, or something?
Could be. Did I destroy 2 or 3 of your ships? 2. I think 2.
I think 2.
Before I crashed and burned.
Yes.
It's horrible. It's horrible. I hate the TIE fighters because they're all around you. They're everywhere.
They're very fragile, but they're very agile at the same time. So.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, they can make the sharp turns without going to stress.
Yeah, but I think it's a bit of a learning curve too. I mean, I think you didn't remember to use sort of your all around cannons or.
In the beginning at least I didn't use it. So yeah. And of course,
and then it's all about the choices, and I mean it's because we haven't played it so much yet. It's sort of an experience of trying things as well.
Yeah, and I've just like my squadrons have been like, if I pick like 3 ships, then I try to get as many upgrade cards on each one of them. Because I could do it more like just take the things that I actually need, and spread it around.
I presume you will have a different setup next time.
Yeah.
Because I think after a certain point you there's no reason to sort of max the ships with every if you don't actually use all the stuff.
Yeah, because I think I took like too many upgrade cards. Take just like basically empty points that I never used.
Because at least to me it felt like that it's more important to have more ships than few ships with good upgrades, because it's still more ships shooting things.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's my feeling currently, but I mean, it could be just, you might have a brilliant strategy next time, and I'll change my view. But
I think it boils down to it that you have to have, if you have few ships, you have to have ships that have like a shit ton of shields and hull. But basically, most of my ships last time were so that they had the same amount of shields and hull that your best ships had. So I didn't have that much advantage on how much.
yeah, I had. I mean, I didn't have. Okay, TIE Bomber has lots of hull, but not much shield.
Yeah.
And then the Royal Guard Interceptor had.
I think it had like 2 and 2 or something like that.
No, it had only one shield, because I bought an upgrade for it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Normally it doesn't have any shields.
The shields and hull are basically so that they are both like counted like health points, but if you have shields still active and you take a critical hit, basically the shield absorbs the critical status and you only take 1 damage. But if you take a critical hit on your hull, then you will have to also take the whatever thing the critical basically has, like some sort of like ongoing damage or something else. So yeah.
But at this point, I mean, sort of, even if there's quite many ships to select currently, I sort of still wish that there was a bigger selection of sort of TIE fighters or sort of basic craft or basic cards, more for the TIE fighters and stuff like that. I know I can get some more if I buy the TIE fighter carrier. The thing, it has more basic parts to it, but that's something that feels interesting at least.
Yeah, you can also, of course, have like more cards with by buying like single ships.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm sort of, at least things like TIE Defender are very expensive in points. They're like, the basic TIE Defender is sort of 30 points.
Yeah.
So it's sort of, I'm not sure if they're worth it. I mean, how much is a basic X-Wing?
Basic X-Wing is probably, I think it was somewhere from 25 to 30. 24 or 30, but like Poe Dameron
depending on pilot, yeah.
Yeah, Poe Dameron's basic value is like 31, and Wedge Antilles is like 29, and Luke Skywalker is I think 28.
Yeah.
And then of course you have the upgrade cards, which is easily like 5 to 10 to 15 points.
But it's sort of I mean, I sort of like, I'm sure I will get TIE Defender at some point.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I would probably want to have it in sort of, let's say 150 battles or something like that, because it sort of feels that I can't get much more on the field with TIE Defender. True. So it's, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just, I guess, play and learn how much ships on the field is a good amount of ships. I don't know. I mean, I felt it was fun amount last time, but
yeah.
But if there was, 2 times more, like if I had like, let's say, over 10 ships, it would be sort of a hassle already.
It would be horrible. I mean, you had 10 ships. I would probably have like 6 or maybe 6 ships.
Yeah, but you probably would have something like Millennium Falcon or Coast or something on the board.
Or maybe I would have like X-Wing Squadron.
Yeah, that could be interesting. I mean, I'm sort of fascinated by having sort of similar more of similar type of ships, sort of as a squadron, more than having lots of variety of ships.
Yeah.
It could be interesting to have sort of TIE interceptor squad, or just basic TIE fighters in.
Well, you could have like a red TIE interceptor and then have like 4 gray TIE interceptors.
Yeah, exactly. But it's sort of it's too bad that they aren't selling sort of 2 packs of anything in
Yeah.
sort of slightly lesser price, sort of that. Just a single ship in 1 pack is. I'm sort of feels silly to buy the same pack again.
Yeah, but many people say that the best thing to do is to start by buying 2 starter packs.
To get but I could go that road too, because the first one that I bought is in Finnish, and that was by accident, sort of.
Yeah, but
And it sort of feels funny because all the expansions and everything else is in English, so it's sort of.
yeah, and the language, I feel that it doesn't really work. The Finnish language doesn't really work that well with at least some of the cards, because it makes it like more vague about.
More difficult to sort of understand what.
It's in our language, and we have more difficulty to understand the Finnish version than the English version.
I can understand why they did it. I mean, it's more approachable being in Finnish.
Sure, yeah, that's true.
But I might at some point go with that second pack. I would get nice two more TIE fighters, but.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, to be honest, I don't think I can manage to put more TIE fighters in 100-point game unless I'm just putting normal TIE fighters.
Yeah, with no name pilots. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that could be a tactic to just take 7 no name TIE fighters. I don't know, that could work too, but it's not as exciting. I want to have some sort of leader and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. I just have like heroes. All of my pilots that I always use are like basically actually named characters. So I have like you have
Porkins. No.
Well, no, I don't. I think Porkins comes with the original starter box with Luke Skywalker.
All right, you can borrow the card from me. I know.
But I don't want to have Porkins because the fat bastard died. He was eating his Big Mac and Coke in the.
That's very unsensitive of you.
But I have Porkins's.
Porkins is
droid.
like a legend now.
But I have Porkins's astromech droid. That I have.
Can you, by the way, get Admiral Akbar to your Rebel fleet?
Probably if you buy the capital ship or the
Does he come
medical frigate or whatever it's called.
Does he come in that?
I suppose.
I haven't checked, but that would be awesome.
What was it like Tantive? No, Tantive 4. Is it
Tartum 4 or something? The frigate, yeah, Tantive, okay.
Is it? No, this isn't the one. This isn't the medical ship.
Oh right, the other one.
That's the.
What's the use of the medical ship in the game? Does it have?
Let's see.
Why do you want to have that in the field?
Let's see. Nebulon B. Is it like Nebulon?
Nebulon B frigate is not in the game.
What? I think it is. This
is not in the. What the fuck is this?
This is exactly it.
No, this is this Armada?
No. These are what you have. Look at the base.
Yeah. There's the destroyer. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't.
There's Falcon and there's A-wings and X-wings.
Is it the medical ship, the whale-like ship, or?
No. This is the one.
But I didn't know that you had this big ship.
Oh yeah.
I thought you have only 2 ships for the rebellion. The
That's the Tantive 4 is
the Tantive 4 and the whale-like ship. I didn't know you had the Nebulon B frigate as well.
Yeah, I think that is actually it.
Why didn't I register that there was?
But it just looks so weird because the base is like different.
Is that a custom or is it a real one?
Let's see.
I'm looking from Wikipedia now because
Let's see.
There's only 2 big ships listed at least here in the Star Wars Wiki. There's the Rebel transport.
Because the Nebulon B frigate that's in the Armada is like completely. It's like different. It's like a different like.
But why isn't the Nebulon B frigate here in the
Wikia?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it a custom one? I'm still thinking that you're the picking. Yeah.
Huh. That is weird. But the Armada thing looks like really different. Currently unavailable.
I think it's a custom one.
Yeah, because it doesn't. It seems that it doesn't have the same type of like the legs basically. The stand is different. It doesn't have the. Yeah.
Well, that thing would have somewhat of firepower, I guess, but.
How does this work?
I guess they might have custom rules for it, but I don't think this is an official product.
These people are actually still buying it.
I don't think it's an official still. Does it say manufacturer or anything anywhere? Because it's coming in those sort of bags and it's a toy. No?
Maybe it's just a miniature.
Okay, I think so. But Akbar is maybe coming with the transport or
the Tantive 4.
Yeah. Let's see if we have.
Let's see what.
At least there's nothing in the transport. Is it in the Tantive 4 then?
There's no Han Solo, but there's no.
There's no Akbar.
No Akbar anywhere. I wonder if he's anywhere in there.
I don't think he is in.
How do you write his name?
Akbar. AC.
Is it just AC?
Or... It's like this. I type it.
Oh yeah, this was Admiral Akbar is a crew member. Maybe someone's asking like. Idea. Okay, so this is like 1 year ago, but they don't have.
No Akbar.
Yeah, no Akbar.
I guess there's. I mean, who knows? I mean, they could still release some big ship. It will be interesting to see where they go after this, but I guess if there's new ships in the Rogue One, I presume.
Well, I mean, they still don't have any Star Destroyers in the game.
Yeah, but they will be so huge that I don't think they can have it. It will be like 300 euros for. I mean, the Star Destroyer is like I don't know 3 times bigger, or is that even enough for the scale compared to that small frigate destroyer that.
Yeah.
So I think it's just too big. I mean, it could be a nice background miniature. Like I guess even if this has rules in the game, I sort of feel that it's more like a Epson support carrier in the background.
Yeah. The
And I'm sort of tempted. I mean, you get Emperor Palpatine, all sorts of stuff with this one.
Imperial Raider.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was?
It's very nice looking, and the other one isn't bad. I'm warmed up to the TIE Fighter transport as well.
Yeah. I wonder how that moves actually. I mean, how does it like? It's just like I think it has only like one, like very short turns or something like that.
Do you have yourself an interest on the bigger Rebellion vehicles?
No. I
Too
mean,
big.
yeah, I don't know. I just I'm still like basically wondering how I'm gonna try to actually play the Millennium Falcon or the Ghost because those.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we have to have bit bigger games to have them, but
Yeah.
because I want you to have a chance to play them, and I'm just interested to having bigger points value because
Yeah.
that means more TIE fighters on the. Well, that's lots of.
So this is the one that you're like thinking about.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the both of them, but I'm sort of going between them.
And there's two TIE fighters with
Yeah,
but you
there's
can
more
actually.
TIE fighter cards there as well.
Yeah,
So
there's like I think these are some sort of like attached things that you
Yeah.
can put like 4 in total.
Yeah, though this one sort of would make sense as it sort of brings more TIE fighter rules to the game as well. So even if I couldn't use the capital ship, I would still sort of.
And it looks nice. You can put it on like a shelf.
Yeah, it looks nice enough. The destroyer looks nicer though. Which looks more like a Star Destroyer.
I mean, yeah, this one.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. So I have this one, and this is like pretty big ship too.
Yeah, it's surprisingly big. I mean, I didn't really. They're in sort of scale. I think the ships compared to each other, so it's surprisingly big.
Yeah, it's bigger than Millennium Falcon. The model is that the base is the same, but the model is bigger.
Yeah.
And you had these. You had one of these, the red one.
Yeah, on the field. Yeah.
Yeah, these are the Armada things. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Armada is. Yeah, it sort of feels more personal to have the sort of unique your TIE fighters at this size. The Armada sort of seems less interesting, at least this at the moment.
Yeah, you're basically playing like whole squadrons of fighters.
Yeah, squadrons and capital ships.
Yeah.
It's, I guess, could be cool too, but.
Yeah. Oh, they have actually
Empire.
They have actually Mara Jade here too.
Yeah.
Huh. This is the Empire.
Yeah, this is an Empire ship. But I don't know. It's okay, I guess. But I mean, I'm sort of a person that likes to buy more on if this feels nice or looks nice, kind of a ship. I'm not so much a stat guy that looks at the stats.
No, yeah, me too. I'm just like, even if the like, I just want like for the new version of the Force Awakens version of the Poe Dameron's X-wing and the Millennium Falcon. I mean, they probably have the same stats, but I just want to have the models. you know.
Yeah, they have different stats. You get to fly fin. There's a fin and.
Yeah, well, those are,
stuff.
but Han Solo is also, I think, there. So.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that. I mean, I don't play Rebellion, but it to me it sort of feels wrong that the Millennium Falcon is sort of sold as a sort of two-pack with the Poe Dameron's X-wing. I don't know. I mean, okay, they're doing repaints with stuff anyway, but
yeah, but this is like, look at the ship. This is like crazy big.
Yeah, and they're playing. I mean, look at the size of the table there. I mean, it's not that big, and basically, but I think the capital ships don't move that much in the. I don't know all the rules, but I think they're more of a support role.
Yeah, that's true.
And they have so long range fire anyway, so they don't have to move that much either. So I don't necessarily know if that's going to be a problem, but it will be interesting when you get your Millennium Falcon on or the Ghost on the table to see just to see how are they sort of super tanks on the table that they're very difficult for the TIE fighters or what will happen. I don't know.
I think there was at least something like with if you have like Han Solo and was it I'm sure if it was like Hera from Rebels as a co-pilot, and you are basically every time you miss with the weapon you can basically shoot again.
All right.
And was it I'm not sure if there actually was like a rule that if everyone starts shooting but Han always shoots first or something like that. But
Feats. But George might disagree.
Yeah. That's
those are
someone
big games.
Yeah.
But if you look even that, they don't have much room to move in those games.
That's true.
But
oh no, it just didn't.
And it's not about the space that much. I think it's
Let's see.
For the big ships, but who knows?
Yeah, but I mean, they have actually customized They have 3 Millennium Falcons here, and they have painted 2 of them like different.
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice way to have multiple Millennium Falcons, but yeah, you might have to paint it. Well, I know you don't want to paint anything, but
yeah, I don't wanna paint because I'm gonna fuck it up anyway. So I'm just gonna not do it.
Yeah, well, you have a historical Millennium Falcon and less historical Millennium Falcon then.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can change which period Falcon you want to use. I don't know. It sort of feels like wrong to have multiple Boba Fett vehicles on the table. Slave ones or Millennium Falcons. I mean,
what if you have like 2 Millennium Falcons, one that has like Han Solo in the original, and then you have like Rey and Finn on the other one. Then you have like 2 of them.
But I mean, it sort of feels. I mean, it's the same ship, so having it 2 times it.
But I mean, the Falcon, it's mass produced.
I guess I've sort of had a feeling that the Han ship was a bit customized still, wasn't it? It wasn't the general design, and I don't know if Boba Fett's thing is the Slave One, how mass produced it is, but I'm sure there's a biograph about Slave One.
Look, YT 1300 is the actual model of the ship.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only difference I think visually with the Force Awakens version is that it has the square satellite, but other than that, it's the same.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a bit different versions still.
But yeah.
But they're a good game so far, and you have to play more to get a feeling, and hopefully I can convince you to at some point to play with slightly bigger point value.
You just want to have like swarms of TIE fighters.
Yeah, that's true, but you get to have your bigger ship, so I don't know what's the problem there.
But it was so horrible because they were everywhere. They're everywhere.
We were having nightmares.
Yeah, because it's like no matter what turns I did, there was always someone coming at me or something. It was crazy, but it was cool. But it was just crazy.
Yeah, but that's what you get for being a rebel. I mean, the Empire is just defending the basic human rights.
That's true. That's true.
Around the galaxy.
I mean, the rebels aren't called scum for nothing.
Yeah, the rebel scum.
That's true.
But interestingly enough, the third faction is called Scum.
Yeah.
So
that-
it's just Scum.
yeah. Scum times 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, there's actually 5 factions because there's
5.
but well,
Yeah.
because there's like the
New
Empire,
Order and
New Order, Rebel, Resistance, and Scum.
Right, but I think they're
They're basically the
New
same.
Order and
Yeah.
Empire are counted as one.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is.
But nothing prevents you to sort of mix up with the periods and stuff like that if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm more keen of just doing the original trilogy.
Yeah, because you're like a Puritan or something.
I don't know what I am, but I mean I do have the red Royal Guard Interceptor, and that's not in the movies. But I'm not that Puritan, but I do like the sort of the overall theme of the Empire being sort of this gray masses.
Yeah.
So it's sort of fun to me, but
And at this point, there's still like most of the Empire ships available are the old, like the Empire ships, and they're not like the First Order because they're just like releasing those ships now.
yeah, and I don't know, the movie didn't have much for the New Order. I mean, they only had, I think, basic TIE fighters for the New Order.
Yeah, basic TIE fighters and
The shuttle of Kylo Ren, but
yeah.
but that's about it, I think. Maybe some
Yes.
transport ships.
Maybe I'm not sure. I don't remember at least. They had one of the Star Destroyers, but
Yeah, the Rebellion had some new transport ships, and then the Scum could have some of the pirate ships from the movie. At
yeah.
least one that's partly shown in the movie and stuff like that. But
Yes.
so hopefully at least the Scum gets some new ships, and maybe if they release more images about the Rogue One, that they might release some new Rogue One ships as well, because I presume it will have new ships. Maybe in the movie.
I suppose
I heard some
there
rumors.
was like someone like released like a bunch of like drawings and character bios and stuff just like few days ago.
Yeah.
But I didn't like read it yet. But I assume there were some
I don't want
new.
to be spoiled too much, but I mean, just seeing new ship designs doesn't sort of spoil anything.
That was also my like what I wanted to see, but I haven't checked them yet, so I'm not sure.
Well, I have to look maybe afterwards or something.
Yeah.
But I think this episode might be here.
Yes. It's been.
We don't have any exciting ending for this episode.
No, we don't. That's true.
Yes. So the end.
So yeah, until
next time.
Next time.
May the force be with you.
May the force be with you, rebel scum.